Hedgewick's World, the biggest and best amusement park there will ever be.
Oh my god, Cybermen. So this lovely review episode, I have my little adipose friend with me who's really squishy, which is very cute. He is incredibly cute. But actually he has nothing to do with this episode, which was in fact called Nightmare in Silver. So a quick recap for you guys today. The doctor takes Clara and his two nannying kids off to this world that is completely, absolutely and totally a theme park world with roller coasters and rides and castles and really, really cool things. And it's a shame because it's run down, they can't do things. They run into this weird old guy who used to live there, work there, something like that. And they try to stay the night because the doctor realizes something isn't quite right when they come across a Cyberman who can play chess. And long story short, there is Cybermen on this planet getting ready to come back and build each other, ready to upgrade. And they take hold of the doctor and we have some epic fights between Mr. Clever and the doctor and Clara. And oh, it was just magnificent. This episode was just, oh, I don't know how to describe it. I just love Cybermen, like lots and lots and lots. And the new Cybermen design I've been waiting for like ever. The new design for this Cybermen looked really like chibi. I don't know if that was just me, but they looked really kind of more rounded and cute. Their eyes were like nice and I mean they're Cybermen, they're not exactly cute as such, but cuter than beforehand. I don't know, maybe that's just me, whatever. And the doctor with his golden ticket, I was like, oh, last episode we had the Sweetville place that looked like Willy Wonka and now he suddenly has a golden ticket. Correlation? I think so. Now porridge. Let me tell you, Warwick Davis and porridge, who then equaled the Emperor. Oh, brilliant. I love that. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, that wedding proposal, I didn't know what to say. I was like, Clara, don't say yes, but if you say yes, this will be the funniest departure of her companion yet, which thank God she didn't, so we're all good on that case. I found with a lot of the part 2 series 7 episodes there are a lot of references to old Who and even rebooted Who, a lot of lines, and you will have noticed there was a lot of references to the rebooted series this time around. We heard the doctor say his familiar saying, "Don't wander off to the kids," and guess what? They do, as per usual. No, never wander off. That is the one rule. Oh wow, I was screaming. I was screaming as soon as they said this. He said fantastic, which is the Ninth Doctor's catchphrase, and then he said Alonsi, which is, that completes it. All I needed for him to say was Geronimo in that episode and I would have been gone further than I ever was. Oh, you know what? I can't deal with Who anymore. It's destroying me and it's an addiction. Oh. Sadly, it ends next week. Kind of. You may have noticed this a lot because I do say this a lot, but I really hate it when the doctor gets hurt. I know that there are some people that think it's hilarious, but when the Cybermen were attacking him the first time, the little insects that were crawling up into his face, making him Mr. Clever, when he screams, I cringe and I'm like, no, please don't get hurt. I don't like it when you get hurt. And that's such a teenage girl thing to say, but oh, that's me for you. You know, with any other show I like, yeah, give me blood and guts and death, and then it's this show, I'm just like, don't hurt him. I don't even care if you prick him on the finger with like a needle. Just don't hurt my doctor. And nobody dies, or like, except for the Cybermen, but yeah, nobody kind of died except for like that one lady that was the commander, but we'll pretend that she didn't die. She totally lived on, and that other people didn't die. Or, you know what, I was hoping that we were gonna not have to lose people this episode. It could be like that one back in the 9 where, you know, was it the one where it's like, are you my mummy? And then nobody died and just, ah. But people died this episode, so what do you do? Mr. Clever is a dick. Like, oh. My heart almost like stopped working when Clara made him kind of check who was the doctor and who was Mr. Clever. And he was all like, I wanted to say this for a while now, but I think I love you, Clara, or something along the lines of that. And I'm like, please let that be Mr. Clever. Please, please, please. And then he broke the thing and he was just really mean to her. And then we had some more push forward about, you know, Clara. I think because they pressed that reset button a while back, that they had to kind of make up for that. And if she only finds out in the season final, that's going to be a bit annoying. But onto the season final. No, not onto the season final, because I still have heaps on my notebook here. I really loved how they ended the episode with just the floating earpiece in space after they destroyed the planet. Especially after, was it Warwick Davis's character, Porridge, the Emperor of the Universe or whatever. They were flying off thinking that they had beat the Cybermen, but there was one remnant of the Cybermen left. So that definitely doesn't cross Cybermen episodes out for later, which thank God, because I love the Cybermen so much. They're like my favourite villain. I mean, they don't really scare me, but they're really cool and fun, and like they just immediate danger, especially because they're kind of human a bit. The Daleks are just like, nah, exterminate. I mean, they're a bit terrifying if you're into that kind of stuff, but whatever. So I'm really excited for the episode next week, and sadly that will be my last review video for a while, at least until the 50th anniversary. That kind of makes me sad, but I am looking forward to this episode, Name of the Doctor. I hope they don't say his name. Just please don't say his name, whatever you do. But yeah, so I've been thinking of stuff that I want to make. I don't know whether you want to see like a draw my life video, or my thoughts on deep issues, or just vlogs in general that are funny. I don't really know. Just leave a comment about what you want to see and what you thought of this episode, because it's really going to help me out in a bit of the future, trying to pick what kind of videos I want to make. Oh my god, I'm starting vlogging soon. Eee, that's nervous. A quick message for all you Sydney Whovians. On the 1st of June, which I believe is a Saturday, there is going to be the Vivid Festival in Sydney, on the Opera House, on the Harbour Bridge, on all the sites of Sydney Harbour. And I recommend that you go on this particular day, because there is going to be a Doctor Who special wall mural made of lights, and I'm going because I love Doctor Who and I don't even care. Okay guys, so I'm so nervous. Next week's my last one. I'm going to do a special video next time. I'm probably going to dress up as a particular character that you might know that I made a costume for if you go through some of my other videos. I actually have a wig now, which would be really cool. So that's what I'm gonna do next week, and until then, oh, I'm really sad. I won't cry in my last video because it's... I'm sorry, that was him. That wasn't me, I didn't fart. Okay, bye! The Cybermen army. Oh my god, it was so massive. Huh, that was my bag.